Hello, fellow crafters. I am doing a Destash sale and I will show you what I have and how much each item is. You just have to let me know which item you'd like. You can put that in the comments and then you can also email me at burleykim37 underscore mom underscore 2 at yahoo.com. Thanks for being here and I appreciate each and every one of you. So let me get started. I will start with this is a vintage traveling case makeup bag. This is item number A, and it's only going to be $10, and you get everything that's in it. It is a Mod Podge of Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine, at least, and whatnots. That's what I'm calling it, a whatnot box. Well, here's some 4th of July here. And they're all either handmade pens or a sharpener. We have a watch. We have some little cute little bits here that you can hang on a little Easter tree if you have one. There's more pens. It's a Holly Hobby kind of look. Raggedy Ann and Andy. You got earrings. So if you're, into mixed media, or if you have some grandkids that would love to go through this and play with them. Some of them remind me of Avon, which I think that's what this one is. Yeah, it used to have a little fragrant thing in there and you would open it up. Cute little bunny. And then this one you pull and it does something. But I'm not going to do it because I don't know if it's going to work or not. Excuse me, goodness. Leprechaun, St. Patrick's. There's a little duck. Another duck. Another cute duck. This is a necklace. Earrings. Showed you this one already. Another little Avon. Is that you? No, it's Rust, so it's a Hallmark. Here's a little bunny here. Yeah, I could sit here and go through all of it, but I think it would be a lot more fun for you to go through and discover what's all in here. 4th of July, Easter, and then these are button covers. They go on top of your buttons. There's the Easter ones in here too. That one's Easter. St. Patrick earring. Some little Irish charms. A bunch of them down here. Bunch of little charms. And cute. Oh, look at that one. Little bunny pins. Go over here and look. Another. Is this Avon? But its wings will flap when you pull the string. Little bunny. Little Easter egg. 4th of July. Heart. Little duck. Another St. Patrick. So there's a lot of stuff in there for $10. You get this, plus this makeup traveling box. It still zips. It has the handle on top. So that one is A, and it's $10. I'll go ahead and show you this one. This is a candy tin English toffee. I have it full of buttons, vintage buttons. It still has the original label on it, but it looks like you could probably take it off and clean the residue from it, but it's still in good shape. I'll show it to you. Got the little legs. And then the buttons. So this one is B. It's a English toffee 10. And then this one is 30. I think I paid 30 for it. So it'd be 35. And it is full of vintage buttons. You have this, these. I don't want to take the joy out of going through them and picking out your own stuff. I like this one's vintage. Silver. This. Okay. There's just so much in here. Lots of fun vintage buttons. It's even a string of buttons here. So that's B for 35, and it's full of buttons. Stick it right there. And then I have a couple of tapestry pieces here. I had them at $18.50 in the store. I will do $12 on these. So I'm going to write 12. And then this would be tapestry 1. This one has the roses on it. Now it is folded. That didn't go on there. It has the original needlepoint ticket on there. So you can, fussy cut this out and attach it to a journal. And then this one would be B. And I did start to do the stitch of the pink here. Just on that side. This one will be B. And I'll do $12 as well. It's pretty. And they're pretty good size. They're 12 by 11. So, like I said, you could use this in a journal and cut them out. They're already hand stitched for you. So we have 1 and 2. I said B, but I meant 2 of the tapestry. So this one will be 2 of the tapestry. I also have, let's see, I did this. I have this little leather pouch that you tie and untie, and it's full of rocks. I thought of you, Carolyn. This one's got some unique stuff in here. A little bit of hair. I'm not sure what this is, but I thought it was cool. Some sort of rock. And then here's one. And then these all look the same. And they have the holes going through them, so they can be used to make jewelry with. And they're, design on both sides. I thought they were neat. There's all the different ones. Here's this one, that one, and that one. And I will do, let's just do 10. I'm okay with 10 for the pouch. So you can just say rocks. I'll do $10 on the box. Just need to get this stuff out of my room. So there's that. I do have some little wooden spools. These are $7 a piece. And I have 5. And they say property of Hess Goldsmith Company. It's in a lever in Philadelphia. Yeah, these all say the same. And they have the metal design on the bottom. Really nice wood. And they're not real big. These would be nice to wrap some of your favorite laces around. They're about 2.5 inches, almost 2 3/4 inches wide, and 3 3/4 long. So they'd be great to put on your shelf and add some real pretty laces on them. There's 7 of them, or 5 of them, or $7 each. You just say spools at 7. Okay, set these up here for now because I have more spools. So I have all of these. These you can wrap your piece around as well. So there's 3 of the longer ones and 3 of the shorter ones. And I'm going to do $5 each on these. We can call these stick spools at $5 each. So there's these 3. A lot of people like to wrap their yarn around them and stack them like this and then tie something around them for decoration. Or you can actually put them in stuff and put little candles in them. There's a lot of stuff you can do with these. Pretty cool. Here, alright. Then I have this French styled jewelry box. It has a little scratch across her face right here. See a little bit right there. It is a gilded French style, and it does have the velvet inside, and it still has a model number and serial number on it. And then this one is 15. So we'll do the jewelry box at 15. French gilded jewelry box. I have this really cool wooden shoes, size 5.5D. It has the metal on the bottom, and it has this piece here with the metal going through, and then this is an original shoe stretcher, shoe mold, I guess you would call it. It looks like it was adjusted a few times for someone's foot. And this here is $15 for the shoe. It's just great for decorating with. You can even put like a little postcard right here and have it decorating like around the holidays or whatnot. So there's that. I have this cloche. I said it wrong. Cloche. That holds a little egg that I made. I did Mod Podge of Tim Holtz washi tape that looks like vintage paper on it, and then inked it, added some ribbon, these tiny little I Am Rose flowers. It has a little cameo here, and then a seam binding bow here. And then you just put it in here and put the lid on it, and it looks really cool sitting on a shelf. These little mini cloches are not easy to come by. For me, they're hard to find. So this is 20. Handmade by me. Egg. It's a cloche with an egg. Okay. I have this sewing box. It has a tapestry on top. It's like a French style tapestry on top. This child with the sheep. Right now is a good time to have something like this sitting out. It's very pretty. It has the handle. It does not have feet, but it sits flat. And it is that braided like wicker, but it's got some kind of coating on it so it doesn't dry out. Then when you open it, you have place here to put your pens, and then inside I've put a little bird, gold yellow canary bird in here you can decorate with. It comes with this cute little necklace, flower necklace, or you can make it a bracelet, or you can put it on a journal. I thought that was what I was going to do with it. It has an old key in it, a real vintage old key. It has a vintage soldier. It has all these buttons in here. That's a mother of pearl there. This one. And we have that one. There's that one. They're just gorgeous buttons in here. There's a bunch of really nice ones too. There's that. Another more mother of pearls. A lot of them. All different styles. And then when you lift this up, get that out of the way, I've added some trims in here. So you have this pink ruffled trim here. This pink, and there's a lot in here. There's a lot yardage in here. Say 3 or 4 yards of this pink. There's this real pretty vintage taupe color tan, and there's a lot of it. We have this white wide trim, and as you can see, there's a lot. And here's this piece here, very vintage looking. Very pretty. This one looks like it has two 1 yard, two 1 yard pieces. This one is just a bunch wrapped around, and that's what it looks like. Very pretty with the flowers. And as you can see, there's a lot. And then here's a spool, cardboard spool with some ribbon, very vintage pink ribbon. See the color? There's a lot on there. Then we have this trim, very pretty. As you can see, there's a lot. Another pink one that's kind of like, no, I thought it would be like that one, but it's not. Where's the start? Here it is. So it's a very pretty pink ribbon or trim. Then this is a wider piece with the flowers. And there's a lot in here as well. And then these two are, I think they're the same. Yeah, they look to be about the same. So let me show you. There's two of these that are really thick. And they have these little bitty hearts in them. Very pretty. And then this is some ribbon. It's the wider ribbon. And there's a bunch of it there. So let me put all this back in there so it looks pretty again. Like I said, there's two of these and there's a lot. So this box here with everything in it is going to be $65 plus shipping. You know, lace and trim, buttons, a little birdie, an old key, a little soldier, and then this closes down right here. There's the front. $65 on the sewing box. And that's with everything in it. It's so cute. Okay, so we got a little cute little tea set here. It's a porcelain collectible 10-piece mini tea set. Let me show it to you. Comes in a box already, so that's for shipping. So here's the little teapot. I'm all about fixing stuff. One of these are the lid. So there's the little teapot. And then it comes with a cream. There's your creamer. And here's your sugar dish. And it comes with a lid. So cute. And then you have your little plates. and the little cups. So sweet. Like I said, they're already in here protected for shipping. And the tea set is $35. It's a little miniature tea set. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the box. And it is vintage. That's what it looks like. Oh, and it does have this. It's on the bottom. This tray here it sits on. I didn't show you that. I have this leather book that used to be a journal, and it's really unique. You could make a journal out of it. That's the back. I'm just asking $10 for the journal, leather journal. It is very vintage, so that one's $10. I have a beautiful, this one's kind of like a tea dye color tablecloth. Great for junk journaling or using. You can cut all these little doilies off of it. It is, let's see, looks like it's rectangular or square. Might be square. From the tip of my hand to my nose is a yard. So I'm folding it in half. So this is about 64 one way. Do the other side, the other way. So I would say a yard and a half, so 3 yards the other way. So that tells you about how big this is. I didn't see any, just a few tiny little spots here and there, but other than that, it's in excellent shape. No smells. And this one is $30. And it's a tea color tablecloth. And then I have another one. This one is more of a coffee color. It's a darker tint to it. So if you look, you can see a difference. And this one's lighter and this one's a little darker. And this one has beautiful doilies throughout it. And let's see how big this one is. This one is rectangular as well. And on one side, it's probably about 40 inches one way by, and it's rectangular if you're wanting to use it, by, let's see, about 62 the other way. And I did just see a spot. There's a couple spots on it. There's this one. I have not washed it, so you may be able to get it out. There's a technique my friend Brenda uses with oxy powder and boiling water. You put this in and you put a little teaspoon in there and then turn the water off and let it sit. And this one is 20. So we have 30 and 20. Okay. We have those two. This is the sweetest thing I've seen yet. It is crocheted. And there's a cup that sits in it. This is all crocheted. It's very unique on its own. And then this cup sits right in it. I was going to leave it on my desk to, hold pencils and pens. It's just so cute. It's adorable. This part here starts just a little bit, enough for it to look pretty sitting. This here is going to be 32. So cute. And if you buy everything in the video, you'll get this for free. It's a fan. Or if you spend up to 100, I'll give you this fan for free. So the fan will be free up to 100 or everything in the video. It's a beautiful fan. Okay, and these pieces here, there are 8 placemats, handmade. Let me put one down to show you the pattern. I have 8 of them, and they are $12 a piece only because of what I paid for them. So we have 8 placemats. In fact, I think I'm going to be picking up the runner too, where I found it. It wasn't cheap. They're $12 each, or $90 for all. I think that's a discount, right? Because there's 8, the 80. Okay, yeah. So here's the placemats. They're gorgeous. Bring it up to you so you can see it. Handmade, every one of them. They are gorgeous. Lace placemats. It's just looks like a piece of paper. I've gone through them and they are all just beautiful. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay, perfect condition, handmade lace placemats. Let's see. I pulled this. I don't have the time to do any stitching. I do stitch. I think I picked this up when I was in Arizona. So this is the pattern. It's for a wedding. It says, oh, one mind, one soul, one heart. And it is I think a pillow. Yeah, it's a ring pillow. So it has everything in here to do that. Your instructions. And then it has the little beads and the strings. More of the tiny little pearl-like beads are in here. There's 3 packs of those. And then here's the front. Let's see, how does it look? So I guess it goes this way. And then you put the design inside. I mean, this alone looks like they attached a couple of the little pearls. But this alone is so pretty that you could, cut this and use it in a journal. I'm just asking $10 for the kit. And it comes with all the floss and the pearls. And this cute little carrying case. It doesn't have the needle. The needle is missing. Okay, so there's that. I have this State Birds and Flowers book. It's huge. It is almost 13 inches this way by 13 this way. And it's the State Birds and Flower commemorative mint stamp panel collection. And it's just gorgeous. You can see. Let's move a few things so I can get this in view for you. Move the camera a little bit. There, that's better. Okay. So this is the front page, and then each one has the picture on top, the information, what the bird is and the flower, and then the actual stamp. So I'm just going to do a flip through. So this book here is going to be $45 plus shipping. and it's just gorgeous. And you can take these out and use them if you want. There's the state that I grew up in. Gorgeous pictures. The state I'm in. Mockingbird and Bluebonnet. And it has that beautiful 20-cent stamp down there. And then Wyoming. Okay, so this one is $45. If you're interested, just let me know. And then I have some paper dolls. This is a paper doll, a lovable paper doll personality. Includes the note card and envelope. It's a greeting card. And then it has, you know, this on there. I haven't opened any of them. Let's open one because I do have several. So we can see what we got here. So you get this is the card from 1986. It has all of her clothing in here that you can fussy cut out. And then the doll. And then it comes with the envelope to mail it in, or you can keep for yourself. So there's this one. Each one of these are going to be $12 plus shipping. Kind of feels like saran wrap. I'm just going to try and put it back on there. I'll probably tape it closed. But there's this one. This one will be A. Then I have B. She has a red bow in her hair. And look at her clothing. I have C. These are so cute. These will look great in your journals, or just a great gift for a little girl that likes paper dolls. So we have A, B, C, D. Then we have E. F. G. These are art from Ellery Thorpe. And this one is H. If you buy 3 or more, you'll get this guy for free. I have to make sure to get myself a note when I'm doing this. Okay, so there's those. And then this will be it. And I want to try to keep my videos no more than 30 minutes. These are paper dolls. This is Bibby. And each page, here she is here. And then the baby. And these are her clothes. And then this. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how I open it. This is the little scene. Her little bedroom. And she has two pieces for all her clothing. Let's see, how was this? You went this way, yeah. And these are $12 as well. This one is Bibby. I have 2 of those, 2 Bibbies. just say Bibby. I have one of Mimi, the red hair. Here's some of her clothes. And then there's the rest. And here she is with her two siblings. And then her room. Show you her room. These are very vintage. It has beds for the twins. Isn't that cute? It's three-dimensional. And then we have Vivi. Here's her room. Looks like a baby's room. Like maybe she's the babysitter. Yeah. And then here's her clothes. This is from 1982, copyrighted 1963. So here's her clothing. Just adorable. And it looks like I have two of those. So I have two of Vivi, one of Mimi, and two of Bibi. Bibi, Mimi, and Vivi. And I have two of the Storyland. This over here. This one here is the Madame Alexander collection. It's a paper doll from the Madame Alexander. And opens here. It has everything you need. It even has the doll ready to play with, already cut out. A couple of hair pieces. And here's a couple of dresses. And it tells you what dress it's from, what doll. So this is Mary Mary, 1965 to 72. Curly Locks, 1955. Let me show you all the dresses. More hair pieces. More cute dresses. And then there's the dresses on this side. And that one. That just goes in there. And close it up. I'll do it later. And then here's this one. Okay. It has the cute little paper doll. And you can also scan these and use them in your journals. Cute dresses. And this one. And then another couple of hair pieces there. So there's that one. So there'll be A on this one and B for this one. Blue dress B, pink and green A. Okay, those are 12 as well. I have the Victorian Dimensional Paper Doll Kit. This is book 1. It has all the instructions on how to display the rooms. Here's one of the dresses in black and white. I think you color it in. And there's that one. Looks like a Christmas tree. Here's this one. Are they black and white? Yeah, you color it in if you want. Here's a storeroom front. Living room. And then look at the dolls. They have a picture on the front and the backs. So cute. $12 on the Victoria. And then I have Pete Peck Grandier Presents the Steiner by Julie Steiner of Paris, circa 1880. This is third in the French doll series. Okay, it has been opened, so let's go ahead and get in there. Okay. So this one's the French. As you can see, there's the doll. She's already cut and ready in there. And then here's her dresses. Here's 1, 2, 1 for the coloring, 3, another one to color, and another one to color. Very cute. So this one is the Steiner paper dolls. And then we have Dress Up Dolls Dream Dresses with over 300 stickers. This one will be 20 because it has so much more to it. Let me show you. And it's like a front and a back. You put it right over the top of her. Aren't those cute? And then there's your dolls. There's 3 of them. Oh, nope. There's 6 dolls. There's 3 more. So there's 6 dolls in total. For $20, you get all these outfits. That was cute. The little butterfly. And these are the wigs, the gloves, the scarves, hair pieces, shoes. And then there's some more here. Those are the stickers. And then these are the ones that you cut out, or they already perforated. Yeah. They're ready to go. So like I said, that one is 20, and that's the dream dresses. And I got them all, I got everything. But one thing I wanted to show real quick is this book here. It's called As Through Days by Fred Hines, So Shall Thy Strength Be, published by E.P. Dutton and Company in New York. As Thy Days. This is a beautiful book and very old. I'm going to say mid-1800s. It doesn't have a year listed in here. The pages are gorgeous. Look at this one. Beautiful. And they're like quotes from the Bible, Proverbs 4:18, Helen Wood, there's a poem. So this book here is $30. Excellent shape. It normally would sell for a whole lot more. Pretty cottage. Yeah, flowers. Another cottage. Some are in black and white, and some are in color. And the illustrations are just gorgeous. Don't see any foxing on the pages from its age. It's still connected, still together. Excellent shape. A little bit of foxing here. And that's it. This one is 30. Thank you for watching, and like I said, if you're interested in anything that I showed today, just send me an email or comment, and we'll get you taken care of. Thank you.